Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. Just on a marketing note here, tomorrow will be the first in a series of two classes at Good Vibrations Yoga from 11 to 1. The topic will be Yoga, the Path of Self-Realization. And 2 weeks from that, we'll have another one on engagement and disengagement, how yoga teaches you both paths. So please go to my website and sign up. And I hope that I see you there. If not, you can't make it, you could also just get the recording afterwards. We tape all these talks, so I hope you can join me there. First, I want to talk about ease. How can you have ease in a world that's so filled with trouble and suffering? Well, first of all, every label you can think of that you want to name yourself or name whatever else going on in the world, that all is background, not figure. What really stands out is the unity of how we're all one human family connected to the rest of our world and, of course, the universe. So that's what stands out. Here we are right now. So once you understand that, can you surf through it all, or do you carry it around like a load? A lot of people don't understand how to have ease in their life. And one of the things that will help them is to realize if you focus on what you don't want, you tend to get more of that. So how do you learn to focus on what you want? How do you end up being hopeful and expectant, realizing that there's good that's coming your way, even if you can't see it yet? So that's how you make well-being the order of the day. Yesterday I talked about people concocting fantastic reasons for disallowing well-being. But the way to let the magic of life in is to reach for the things that make you feel good. That's what your business is, how to make yourself feel good, because that enables you to bring goodness into the world as well. So it's not only a blessing for yourself, but you become the sluice gate through which it enters into the world. So that's how you become a catalyst for this stuff. So stop resisting the good and let the good come into your life. Even though it looks like the odds may be stacked against you, don't stop. So since we can only move as fast as all of us can move, you got to do your part and help other people along the way. And of course, that's called practicing sadhana, your spiritual discipline, the corpus of techniques that you use, whether it's the exercise aspect, the intellectual aspect, the service aspect, the devotional aspect. It's a full-time thing, because when you wake up to the fact that what else is there to do, then you just do that full-time. Part of it, of course, is the recognition that spirit alone is real. And that's the goal of life, to become united to spirit with love. As Hafiz says, "O thou who is trying to learn the marvel of love from the copybook of reason, I'm very much afraid you've missed the point. You have to enter into the heart." As it says, when the mind soars in pursuit of things conceived in space, it pursues emptiness. But when the mind dives deep within itself, it experiences the fullness of existence. Keep saying it in many, many different ways. Enter into the heart, and then let go of the other stuff that either makes you a slave or distracts you from your spiritual path. Then you find out that it seems like there's no plan to the whole thing, but yet in some way it's all plan. It seems like there's no center, but it's all center. Remember, that's one of my favorite quotes from the Corpus Hermeticum. God is an intelligible sphere whose circumference is everywhere, whose circumference is nowhere and whose center is everywhere. Can't escape from it. So once you understand that, you just give up the stuff that doesn't serve. And then eventually, you don't even think about giving up, because you're giving up in order to gain something that's not really giving up. So that's why the Sufis say, quit this world, quit the next world. Don't be looking for heavenly rewards. Then quit quitting. And what happens if you did that is you'd end up in reality. So remember, enjoy today. This day will never come again. Every day, in a certain way, is a precious gem. I hope you find that. Find out how true that is and live it to the max, because the world needs what you have to give. See you tomorrow.